Unit 6, Lesson 3, Video 2. We're going to first focus on independent events. Now, when you are dealing with the word "and," it means we're going to multiply probabilities. And when you're going to do that, you're looking at two events, probability A and probability B. And you have to decide if the events are independent or dependent events to help you decide the probabilities of each. So we're going to focus first on independent events. And when they are independent, we know that one event does not affect the other. Okay, so they are totally independent of each other. And some examples of that are, first one, if you have a bag of candy, you have 15 red candies, 10 yellow candies, and 6 green candies. Find the probability of picking a red, then a yellow candy. Now you have to know some information here to decide if they are independent or not. And one of the key phrases you hear is replacement. If you have replacement, you're putting back the first candy you drew, therefore the total number of pieces of candy are still the same. So it's very important to understand that when you have replacement, you have independent events. Again, on the next one, same scenario, the notation is a little bit different. Probability of a P and D, so P would be penny and D would be dime, with replacement allows it to be independent. Next, you flip a coin 100 times and record how many heads there are. Now, we know that one flip does not affect the next flip, so that's something that we would naturally, by experience, consider independent events, because you know it does not affect one another. Even though it is very common for someone to say, let's see, I flipped a coin 10 times, it's heads every time, therefore I probably have a pretty good chance of getting tails next, because you know it's 50-50. But truly, the next flip has nothing to do with the previous flips. They are independent of each other, and that's kind of the gambler's curse. When they always lose, they gamble one more time thinking they're going to win. Well, they are independent events, so the probability doesn't change. Even if you lose a lot, you're not bound to win eventually. It's a very common misinterpretation. The next one, we have, again, yellow balls in a bag. 2 balls are randomly picked. What's the probability of picking a yellow and another yellow with replacement is the key there. And last, if you roll a die 2 times, what's the probability of getting a 3 and a 4? So basically a 3 on the first roll, a 4 on the next. One roll of the dice is independent of the other. So again, very good examples of independent events, and in all of these cases you would multiply the probability of each to get your answer, and that again will be followed in how-to videos if you're interested. So this ends Unit 6, Lesson 3, Video 2.